Channel. Today we are going to be making beef cutlet. So what you see over here is boiled beef, which is mixed with turmeric and some salt, a bit of chili powder also. And in the next plate you can see what over here is we have boiled potatoes that we will be mixing with the beef to make the beef cutlet. So tune into my channel to watch how we are going to make beef cutlet. So the first step in making the beef cutlet is chopping the onions. We are just making it into a medium size so we can use it in the food processor. Depends upon the quantity of cutlets you're going to make. So we will be taking around 3 to 5 onions over here, depending upon the quantity of cutlets you're making. We are just chopping into big sizes so it's easier to grind in the food processor. We are not going to make it small. We'll add the onions, chopped onions into the food processor. We should make sure that it is not too small, that it does not get juicy. This is the correct size so that it can mix easily with the minced meat. So now to cook the processed or the cut onions, we'll take a non-stick pan and pour some oil to it. And we will cook the onions. Now on that, the same food processor, we will be adding some garlic and mincing them also for the mix. Making sure that this is the right size also. The size is like small cube size, not too juicy and not like a paste. So this is also adding. This also will be added to the mix for cooking it. And the garlic will get reduced. After this, now again we will add some ginger, as always. Fluffy is also wondering what's going to be made next. The minced ginger is also added to the mix of cutlet. We'll also be adding some curry leaves to this mix. Make sure that it is evenly cooked. The way he sits with his nose sticking up in the air to smell what we are making, because he doesn't know what you are making. Okay, now we will be adding the cooked beef to the food processor to get it minced. You have to strain out the stock of the beef. The food inspector is here if he wants to know the process of cooking is right. Coffee, is everything okay here? Are you happy with the way we are cooking the cutlets? These are the peeled potatoes that I showed first in the beginning. We will be using this in the cutlet mix. We will be smashing this, and we'll be mixing it with the beef. Now to cook the beef mix again, we'll be adding a little bit of pepper into the oil just for taste. Some people like to bite onto the mix when they are having the cutlet. Not too much, just few. Now we'll be adding the beef mix that is minced. We're adding it to it. This is the mashed potato. We will be mixing this to that one, and that one to this one, and some more pepper powder to make the beef a bit more spicy. We'll also add some salt to it. Mixing it well so that the salt and the pepper mixes well to the. If the meat is not dry enough to make the cutlet chip, it won't be very easy. So we will have to get it dry. Now we will be adding the cooked onion, ginger and garlic mix to the meat. We'll also be adding some oregano to the mix. Usually we don't add oregano to a cutlet, but just because we like the flavor of oregano, we're just adding it. Now we will add the mashed potato to the mix. We should make sure that the beef cools down a bit before we mix. So it's easier to mix. After we make sure that this is mixed properly, this is when we will be rolling this into cutlet chips. This is corn flour. After we have made the mix, now we are going to shape it into cutlet shape. So into corn flour we will be mixing some water. The corn flour mix is ready. This is breadcrumbs. This is one easy way to do it. This is only egg white. This is also used for after you make the roll of the cutlet, you dip it into this. This mix will actually help you to keep the cutlet in shape and it does not fall off while frying. Some people do not use corn flour, but this is another easy way actually to make a cutlet.
Breaking off oil frying.
Making sure that the egg is mixed properly along with the corn flour mix. What we will be doing is we will be taking some cutlet mix onto a plate. We're actually planning to make in different shapes. One is the heart shape. Usually you can make it in different shapes, whatever you want. There is a square shape, heart shape, the normal oval shape. Today we plan to make in a heart shape. So we have a die over here. We are using that shape. Now what we do is we dip the cutlet into the mix and then then use the breadcrumbs. What you have to do is just flip the tissue. It's easier for, instead of getting your hands sticky after you mix it with this thing, this is actually easier. Just spread the breadcrumbs into the tissue and flip the tissue. Next we'll make it in a shape, oval shape. For this we will use a support of a spoon. This is the most easiest way actually, better than a heart and this thing. The standard shape that we all use. Then you dip it again into the egg mix, egg and cornflour mix, and then you flip the tissue as we did earlier. So now we're going to fry the cutlet. Shallow fry is enough, not too much. So the pan's getting ready with the oil. After the oil is made sure that it is hot, we will be placing the cutlet. After it becomes golden brown in color, if it becomes too brown, it's not good. It will become burnt. So make sure the consistency is just when the color is golden brown. This heart-shaped cutlet is ready. Really nice. Even when I used to study in college, I used to go back to Kochi and my grandmother used to make cutlets because I used to love it. It tastes really good. same taste as my grandma and my mom also makes. Really nice. And because it is dipped in corn flour and egg, the shape remains same when we fry it. And if you like this video, please do give a thumbs up and try making it. It's really easy. And do subscribe to my channel. Until we meet in the next video, bye bye.